Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at this very well used Sylvania 175 watt mercury vapor bulb. As you can see, this has such high hours on it, it has an incredibly blackened arc tube, but it'll be a pretty show when we do get it turned on, and that is if we can get it turned on. You see, this bulb originally came with a fixture I picked up at the Restore a while back, quite a while back now. McGraw-Edison area light, consumer grade style. And I replaced the ballast in it, put this back in, and we got it working, which is great. It did work on the original ballast as well, but it's a little finicky to get it going. Of course, we'll try in this video here, and we will get it to light. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look around it here. We do have our, I don't know if it's nickel or aluminum base. I'm sure somebody in other videos has already informed us of what it actually is. But at the moment of making this, I haven't seen that comment section yet. That video hasn't been uploaded. So, not sure what the base is here. It is all cracked up at the insulator on the bottom. But we do have our center contact here. And I don't know if maybe it got so hot it started reflowing solder and it was falling off the side there. But you can kind of see where it was soldered. Here is the same style of bulb, just in much better condition. And as you can see, it has a little bit more solder there on the bottom. Or, yeah, it's like it reflowed and went somewhere. But yes, that is what it would look like if it was a newer bulb without all the blackening of the arc tube. Of course, moving on up, we have our stem press seal here. I'm not really sure what this little disc is for, to be honest. I'm sure somebody has shared in videos, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, I believe this little shield is here for if it was a coated bulb, and when they either evacuate or fill the envelope, it doesn't necessarily spray the coating off of the inside of the bulb. So I don't think it's necessarily necessary here in a clear bulb, but I think that's what it's for, because it's definitely not a getter like you'd see in a high-pressure sodium bulb, for example. It's just covering up that little hole a little bit to prevent the coating inside getting blown off. I think that's what that is for. Of course, we have our starting resistor right here, going to our little starting probe inside. Obviously, the arc tube and our supports here at the top with our etch. Sylvania 175. I'm not sure what that says there. 70 something. 70, I'm not sure. 70 something if you can see it there in the glare of the light. H39KB-175. And on the base here, of course, we have information as well. We have the numbers. You can mark, I believe, like the day that you install it. And all the month letters here as well, of course. I want to say we have something stamped here. Looks like a dot, a 1 and a 0 and a dot. Could be something else, kind of hard to see. So there's our bulb. It's definitely been used so much that I can't even get this to be real clean anymore. Probably if I took a scouring pad to it or something, but hey, that's just baked on history. So let's go ahead and put in a fixture and get it turned on. We got the bulb installed, so let's go ahead and turn it on here in 3, 2, 1. It was most certainly struggling there, or doing something on the end of the arc tube. And we have a little bit of an incandescence there as well. Interesting. Well, if something goes wrong, it'll be here on camera. Some ratings at the moment before we let it warm up. We're at 119.6 volts, 0.9 amps, 111 watts, with a power factor of 0.99. So, let's let it warm up. Well, believe it or not, that really didn't take very long, and we're already at full brightness. We have the Lux Meter here on the ground. We'll take a look at it here in a second. But let's take a look at some of the readings on our meter. We're currently at 118.8 volts, 1.94 amps, 228 watts, with a power factor of 0.99. Let's take a look at our Lux meter here. It's in the exact same spot as the other videos. We have our little X on the floor here for exactly 94 inches away from the arc tube. And we're at 35 lux. Very underwhelming, but what do you expect for such a blackened arc tube? Now, as you can see in the video, it's a very nice kind of eerie green color. Much more kind of forest green in person than the emerald green you see on camera, just to have two different extremes there. But that's the main part of the light, is hitting right there where the Lux meter is. This thing is just not very bright at all, and it is putting out more heat than anything else. This thing is making my hand very warm. Here's a view of how well this bulb is lighting everything up, and I mean, it is lighting stuff up, but not as well as a nice new or partially used mercury vapor bulb would be. This thing just has so many hours on it. We're not getting very many lumens here worth our wattage. But anyway, it does still work, and we get to see it here. Now, we do have some light coming in from the window behind me here, and I mean, it lights everything up equally as well as this mercury vapor bulb, which I'd say is probably about the same brightness as a 25-watt incandescent, and even that might be generous. This should be a fun cool down because it is scorching hot. Here we go. Yeah, that thing is glowing. Looks like a Cheeto. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, taking a look at this very well-used blackened arc tube Sylvania 175-watt mercury vapor bulb. Glad we could get it turned on and see how greened out it is. Very nice show. Again, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.